Every product contributes to global warming, deforestation and landfill. Many of these products aren't needed for our survival. Dropping one product from our lives is a great way for everybody to reduce our impact on the environment. It's hard to find one single product to drop that every consumer equally deems unnecessary. It's equally hard to convince and motivate every individual consumer to identify the product most relevant for them to drop. And even if you could, how would you measure or even notice the effect on consumption if every consumer chooses to drop different products? The best way to get products dropped is to target producers rather than consumers, because it can't be consumed if it isn't produced anymore. Now, every year companies already drop products from their product lines, mostly for economic reasons. These products disappear from shelves without any notice or explanation, which can annoy consumers. Many consumers think selfishly, considering only that their preferred product is no longer available, and get angry at companies for discontinuing the product. The supermarket shelf is often the first point of notification that a product is being discontinued. If producers and retailers worked with Drop One, they could give consumers a balanced, environmentally influenced, ethical production and consumption rationale for dropping the product from their lines. An argument such as, research indicates that the majority of consumers don't want this product, therefore we don't need to produce this product, and the environment certainly doesn't need another unnecessary product, so we dropped it. This makes the companies appear more ethical and forces consumers to see the discontinuation of a personally preferred product from a more holistic perspective. This forces them to consider their own consumption in a much broader context. Drop One will provide a vehicle for major brands to announce the discontinuation of a product for ethical production and consumption reasons rather than merely economic. This will help avoid negative PR with some consumers and get consumers to consider their own ethical consumption at the point of sale. Each year we consume products that we don't need. These products are harming our environment. That's why brands like Unilever, 3M, Procter & Gamble and IGA have dropped a product from their lines. Their research shows that consumers don't need these products, they don't need them, and the environment certainly doesn't need them. So look for the Drop One branded shelving to see who's doing the right thing. It's a great way to give our environment a chance to rejuvenate itself. Visit droponeproduct.com to see product listings and think about what you could drop from your shopping basket. This shelf execution incorporates an interactive diorama, which will be displayed in participating retail outlets. The shelf execution provides brands with a place to advertise discontinued product lines, whilst providing an ethical rationale as to why they're being dropped. The shelf execution utilises a pop-up diorama set 5 cm back from the front of the shelf to ensure the display doesn't impede access to the products. The diorama is activated when a customer pulls down on the branded tag, which hangs in front of the shelf. The execution demonstrates the environmental benefit of dropping a product and relates back to the TVC. By targeting industry leaders, the Drop One campaign will create a community of companies who choose to participate in ethical and environmentally sustainable production. These ethical choices will reach consumers and encourage them to think about their own purchase decisions and ethical consumption, resulting in a step towards a sustainable future.